What's up, everybody? Whoops, you didn't see that. All right, welcome back, friends, family. Today we're playing Valheim. Bad news for those faithful Valheim viewers. We're gonna be starting fresh today. For a simple reason about that. Yeah, I forgot to record last time. But that's okay because that was probably a terrible video anyway. You know, trying to improve each day here. Learn a little bit at a time. Let's see. See if we can get into this here. We're online. Feeling good today. Just had a nap. Looking good too, as you can see. It was a big day. We had a Costco run. Man, those people at Costco are always something special. That's all I'll say on that. But it was a great time. Like I said, had a little nap. Feeling good. So this was our last guy. And unfortunately, we're going to be running it back today. Let's see. I'm not going to delete him just in case. But we're going for a fresh playthrough. This name has already been used. I'm thinking, what was it? It was something like olvo. That works for me. Maybe about right there. I'm probably about right there, as you can see. But for the sake of the game, we'll go about right there. I am gonna kind of go to a classic here. The goal of this series is kind of beginner versus Valheim. I do know a little bit about the game, but only up to the first two bosses, really. And the big update will be coming out supposedly, I think, in less than 2 months. So the goal here is kind of a quick and dirty playthrough to kind of just get through everything, because I can't imagine I won't be playing a new world when the update drops. So let's see, we are going for a fast-paced character here. This is classic, and then the beard, we did find a good one before. Oh yeah, the handlebar. Typically, when it comes to like a forever world or something, I'm going for something a bit more majestic, you know? A single braid even. But like I said, this is kind of going to be a quick and dirty playthrough. And I think the handlebar is perfect for that. I do want a redness here. That might be what we're looking at. Not too red, but about right there. Cool. And these are my other worlds. So we're gonna do a new shoot, I didn't think about this. I'll just call it olvo. olvo. I want to say paradise, but you know what? I'm sorry to make you wait for this, but this is important. Utopia just doesn't hit the same. Olvo's star, Olvo's universe. How about Earth? Nah, not Earth. Alright, you know what? I was gonna put .com. Olvo Thor. We'll just do Paradise. I don't think there's really another word I can think of that hits the same. Settings I'm gonna leave the same, of course. You know how we do it. Nothing here really. We don't need server for this case. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So goal today, just kind of get started in the meadows here, as well as we'll see about the first boss. All right, hopefully the audio's good. Let me do a quick audio test while I'm waiting here. Testing. Yeah, that sounds fine, right? That sounds fine. Man, the world create really does take a second. I'm used to like Minecraft, like when you generate a Minecraft world, it's like instant. But I guess that is kind of procedurally, that's a hard word, procedurally generated, so like it only generates a little bit at first type of thing, and then as you explore it generates the rest. I don't know, maybe this like has to generate a lot more. I really have no idea. I mean, actually it begs an excellent question. How big is the Valheim map? Again, I have no idea, because we tend to play like spoiler free. Like I said, I know a little bit about the basics, but I'm most excited for kind of after the second boss. That's when things are gonna be more novel to me, I'd say. Long ago, the Allfather Odin. Yeah. You know what? I gotta see us coming in on this bird. Otherwise, I would get a skip in here. So we are going for 0 viewers, to be honest. I think it's good practice for me to kind of just talk to myself. Last time we did have a viewer, unfortunately. Shout out to Frades. We love you. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much had Frades in the chat instantly. And so my focus was kind of on the basics of the game and kind of answering. He was extremely helpful. But we'll see what happens today. I'm not going to be mad if it's just me and you here. Obviously the goal is, you know, to build a community. So I'll need practice kind of talking on my own as well as talking with the community. But we'll see what's in store. Alright. Wow, a rainy start. Excellent. Maybe it always rains. I had to get some of the cinematics. Hugin. I wonder how you say his name. Sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Works for me. I bring tidings. Magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing toward the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. He's a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Alright. Sounds good. Eikthyr. That direction. Not bad. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Farewell. Alright. And welcome to Valheim. I almost forgot. For Valheim! That's just a classic thing we do on the channel. Alright, so... bunch of new recipes we unlock when we pick up wood here. I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's pretty clear what needs to be done. It's gonna be wood for me on the menu. I wonder if these are always here. I feel like these were here in my other world. Berry bushes, let's take a look. Hey buddy. Bunch of berry bushes here. This is something I think is worth marking because, what is that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bushes maybe? I like this little circle personally. Put a little BB? No. BB is blueberry, I think. Put an R, raspberry. Oh wow. Bunch of raspberries. So, if anyone has never played this game, imagine that's kind of unlikely. But if anyone has never played this game, the way food works is there's 3 buffs here. In other words, you can kind of have 3 food buffs going. So you can see the raspberries give me 7 health, 7 max health, and 20 stamina. For a period of 10 minutes, that kind of decreases as time goes on. So when it's been 5 minutes, you're closer to maybe like 15 stamina or so. As well as a 1 healing per tick rate. In other words, if I have no healing per tick, I don't heal. So the raspberry gives me a slow heal. Hello buddy, a tasty morsel. You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Beware that before long you will grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple of different meals nearby. Ready. Thank you. Very helpful. Whoa. You just kind of came out of the woodwork. We're gonna take you out. Boars drop leather scrap and boar meats. Both will be very important. Take stock of your inventory. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you'll have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and it will all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Aha! That's actually useful. Because I don't even remember getting that message last time. I actually kind of need to be careful here. I'm getting kind of low. Come here. There we go. Do need to be a bit careful right now because our health is low. So I think the easiest way to get some wood would be to punch some of these. Whoops. Is that working? Yeah, that works. Is this working or am I crazy? That was not worth it. I need one more. You know what? This is kind of sick. I wouldn't mind turning this into a tiny little spot First thing we want to craft, we just got 6 wood. As you can see here, we're making a club. Kind of the basic, yeah, the most basic club type weapon. And we should be able to get wood a little bit faster now. We need stones. Definitely need stones. I think it wouldn't hurt to explore a little bit around our sacrificial stone area. However, I do kind of want to head towards Eikthyr, and I see there's an ocean there, which is tempting because I do like the ocean. Boat travel is one of the biggest things, obviously, in this game, so it does make ferrying ores much smoother. Honestly, we'll take out this guy because we're going to need a lot of leather. There we go. This is much better than the fist, right? There's a stone. Dandelions I don't think we'll need for a while. However, I'm kind of just picking them up because they're there. I thought I saw some mushrooms. Wouldn't hurt to get some of these going. So like I said, you can have 3 food buffs. You can see my raspberries are already down to 7 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and eat a mushroom here, which is kind of more health, but not quite as much stamina. Okay. I mean, I'm going to be honest, nobody in the chat yet. Can't be mad about that. I feel like as much as I'm chill overall, demeanor wise, I think having people watch is obviously a pressure, so I don't mind. As much as it's a welcoming pressure, it is a little bit of a pressure, right? Okay. So I'm kind of trying to get enough stone. I need 3 more for an axe. It's kind of pitiful how little stone I've seen. I probably walked over a lot of it. But there's no rush in this game. That's kind of one of the things I really enjoy, is being able to take your time and enjoy the world, the atmosphere. Aha, this looks like a rune stone. Let's see what's in store. Ages passed when the Allfather Odin united the worlds. Killed, but were instead forsaken, exiled here to Valheim for eternity. You will know them when you see them. It's a bit ominous, right? Definitely a bit ominous. There's a pack of stones. This is what we needed. And some mushrooms. And some more stones. Aha, a grayling. So, again, I'm definitely no Valheim expert, but I imagine this is what that rune is precisely referring to. And those stones are going to allow us to craft a stone axe. Obviously, much faster wood chopping there. And looks like we can also make a hammer. Not bad. Do a little bit of management there of inventory. Hello, hello. We've crafted a hammer. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. Thank you for the advice. I'm not quite ready for a workbench, but we will definitely make one very soon. I do want a little bit of wood. We could definitely chop some trees, but I mean, this log was kind of just asking for it, if you ask me. I do think name of the game is kind of Boars right now. But I do want to explore a little bit, like I said. Whoops. Get some free wood. Go ahead and top off my berry to just keep my stats high. So I'm not seeing the edge of a beach over here, so I'm gonna kind of turn around because I don't want to walk for too long this way. We'll keep going. It's my playthrough, I can do what I want, I suppose. There are no rules. I heard you. I'm gonna go for a block here. There we go. Nice. Little 3-hit combo there. Very satisfying. Some dandelions there. Again, these probably not for later. And to be honest, I don't even know what they're for off the top of my head. I think something with cooking. It's a nice little patch here, just in case I'll mark it on the map, so that way I can always see it. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful open plain here. I do want to try see if I have a Steam hotkey here for print screen. I would have sworn the hotkey. 1 second, guys. Steam hotkey screenshots. I thought it was F12. Am I crazy? It could be because try F12 or print screen. It could be because I turned off Steam overlay. Let's try one more time. Not F5. I do have that on for going cinematic mode. Alright, that's okay. We don't need it. I can always pull the shot off of the OBS recording. What was I mentioning? Oh yeah, the Steam overlay I turn off because any kind of shift run game, like this is kind of a game where you just run around all day. In a nice way, I mean that. It's easy to press shift tab while you're running because tab I put on my inventory, and so that's the reason I turn off the Steam overlay. We'll take this, a little bit of money, won't be useful till later, but we did get some flint head arrows and won't be useful until a little bit later there. We'll get a little bit of wood here, chop both of these at the same time by kind of pointing in the middle of them. Although, from what I've seen, it does split the damage, I think. Don't quote me on that, but there we go. Now each weapon, not every weapon I think, but a lot have a secondary action. The axe kind of gives you a nice overhead, just like that, so. Whoops. Which does help hitting the stumps. Oof. That's a strong stump. Probably not worth hitting right now. One more, there we go. That deer we definitely want, but it's a little bit too fast for us right now. Just in case, we'll mark these. And log tried to crush the house there. Can't have that. I do hope the music is good. I might honestly raise it a little bit. Might raise it a little bit more. Hopefully that's good. If anyone has any suggestions for audio, please let me know, of course. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh wow. I did not even hear that. know what? I want to bump this a little bit. So that's a beehive right there. The thing about it, let's see if we can get a workbench. There's a lot of crafting things you can do with this. Cool, and it works. One of which I kind of just did out of habit, but this is the repair. Lets me repair everything. Everything from the workbench. And as well as unlocked a bunch of other recipes here. Arrows. The big one we're gonna want here. Shield would be nice, but the bow is definitely what we want. We need 5 more leather scraps. And hopefully what it allows me to do is press... I kind of, for me it's a mouse button. We did contract a little bit of poison there. But once we deconstruct the house, the beehive falls there. I think shout out to... I forget who taught me that, but... might have been my roommate. And is there anything we can do right now? Not really. So I'm gonna honestly deconstruct this just to get my wood back. You know what? Shoot. This is kind of overkill, but... Oops. How much wood is that? It's only 3 wood. Probably not worth it. We could make a temporary bed here because I'm noticing it's going nighttime. Let's see what we can do about that. Bring out our hammer. Gonna cost 8 wood. Place a bed right there. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, there you are. Headrest for the weary. Weary? Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. Another improvement to your home would be some chests where you can store items. It is good practice to always have some spare equipment if something unfortunate should happen to you while exploring. Definitely great piece of advice there. Something else, you have built a workbench. A workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to lots of more building pieces to construct with the hammer. Giving you access to lots of more building pieces to construct with the hammer. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Now, we are going to need a roof here, which... thank goodness I have a little bit of practice with. Because if I didn't, we would be here literally all night figuring this out. Shout out to, again, Frades for helping me with a lot of this. This is one we want because this angle you can see is kind of a smaller angle. It's not quite as steep as the 45-degree one. Kind of makes a higher point. And then we're going to need a fireplace. Nice. I guess we could put fire right here. Sure. Hopefully that's close enough. And looks like it's going to let us sleep. This is obviously real nice, not only for the quality of the video, because darkness can kind of be hard to see, but it's also going to give us this rested buff, which is huge stats here. You can see lasts for over 10 minutes right now. Our buffs you can kind of see in the top right there. Rested buff is huge. You know what? I do want to go ahead and make a cooking station. Maybe we can make 2 just cuz, and then we're going to cook up this boar meat. What is it, buddy? Be wary of the weather. When the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Very insightful. Thank you, buddy. Let's see if our meat's ready. Cooking the boar meat allows us to eat it, so that's huge. And you know what? I might just leave this as a kind of... We'll call it tiny... Tiny shack, sure. I was hoping I would really come up with something there, but nope, that was the best I could get. Definitely could use some wood, but we're kind of okay. We'll keep exploring a little ways this way. And again, you can see our buff is about to run out, so I will go ahead and top that off. Also gonna eat a boar meat. Yeah, I'm gonna eat a boar meat. No reason not to. These are the amphibious mechs. Pretty cool enemy. Quite a fan of these guys. Not particularly threatening, except for when they're kind of trying to swim and run out of stamina. But they are pretty cool. Hey. Kind of reminds me of one of my cats, the way he did that. Man, very foggy here. So we did finally reach a river's edge. You know what? We are going to need flint. This is different than the rocks. This is kind of, from what I've seen, on the banks of the beaches. It is a bit hard to spot. However, this is something we're going to probably need, not really sure, but maybe about 20 of. Black Forest. Did not realize we were this close. Might get a shot here. This is kind of cool. Oh, we're getting attacked. Oh, he's actually a strong guy. That's kind of a cool shot. Hopefully that turns out. We'll see. We're gonna run. So you can see on the map here, it's kind of this dark area. Again, that's the Black Forest. We are probably fine to go in there, but I would like a shield or something. You I want to talk to a little bit later, my friend. Berry bushes here. These we're gonna take. This is actually a level 1 enemy. You can see by the star there. Which I really don't know the specifics of, but it does seem like makes them hit about twice as hard and have twice as much health. And I am not really interested in fighting them. However, I might have no choice here. Ow. That was not what I meant to do there. Meant to take him out. Sometimes you really do get caught up in the animations. The swing animation. Ooh, that was a good dodge. Okay, at least we got rid of them. If this guy wants to chase us, I will let him. And we're gonna kind of run down the coast here looking for... Ooh, that's not good. Ow. Tried to dodge that, but... Like I said, when you kind of start swinging like this, it can be hard to move because the animation, once you initiate, kind of takes a while. Oh wow. I didn't realize this is all Black Forest. Okay. Like, this is all Black Forest, I think. Oh, I have to take that. We yoinked that chest. That was a jump scare, but... Let's go this way a little bit and let's see what we just got. I think I got a spear. Interesting. We'll try that out. They're fighting. I think I got a little bit of money. And I'm not sure what else I got, but... I heard them fighting. I think the skeleton might have helped me out. Turn back. This is a dangerous place. You have wandered into the Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Eikthyr. Eikthyr? Who's Eikthyr? Well met, adventurer. Rumor has it some traders have found themselves, ooh, into the 10th world. Ow. There we go. I think that was a crit. I think when you hear that cha-ching, I think that's a crit noise. Kinsey Carter. Hey, how are you? Sorry if you were there for a while. I'm not used to checking, but I'm good. I'm good, Kinsey. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Where are you from? If you find yourself in need of special commodities, you might want to seek them out. Interesting. One of them should be somewhere in a forest such as this. I'm terribly sorry I can't be of more help. You'll have to keep an eye out. And when it says a forest such as this, I think I kind of found out on our other playthrough with my roommate that yeah, it's not really every Black Forest from what I've seen. It's kind of like, I don't even know if there's multiple traders or not, but probably some Black Forest near will have the trader. Can see you, my chat. Aha, excellent, excellent, my friend. Thank you. Have you played Valheim before, I imagine? Are you someone kind of just getting into it, or are you kind of a veteran of Valheim? Let's see. Man, this fog is, not gonna lie, kind of a vibe right now. Kind of a vibe. What we really desperately need are pigs, as well as flint. This does look like a rune stone. Let's see what's here. Heed these words of Ulf. Now he writes them on the stone to help others. Pray to Odin for his soul. I think this is kind of saying that you need to have a shelter, walls and a roof. I kind of skimmed that. I'm not a huge kind of lore guy, but I do like to get a little bit of it. Let's see. Man, not seeing any pigs. Let's see. A little bit of a shack here. I think I hear another beehive. Can't complain about that. Ow. I'm not sure if I can hit them, but what I'm gonna do, excuse me, it's kind of the same thing I did before. Once I place this down, it will give me access to kind of being able to break stuff. I guess we could just tear down this whole house, maybe? I don't know how this works. This is actually my first time doing this. Oh, there's some more over here. The bees are... Whoops. Tore down our station. The bees are attacking me, but they don't do that much damage, so I kind of just ignore them. Let's see if this works. You know what? This, I feel like the stone is keeping up. I guess I could have done that the whole time. That seems to have worked. Kinsey Carter. Looks like they dipped and unfollowed. Only reason I can tell is because I have 2 followers. One is me. The other is the excellent gentleman or woman who I talked to on my last stream. Shoot. However, I went up to 3 followers for a second there, which was hype. But now I'm back at 2. It's his life though. No hard feeling, obviously. We'll go ahead and mark this R for raspberry. Personally, I like strawberry, calling these strawberries, but I mean, come on, that's a strawberry, dude. But it is a raspberry, supposedly. Buff is gonna run out, as you can see there, so we'll go ahead and... Wow. Another one. Honestly, we're gonna need all of these, so not mad about that. Flint knife is tempting. I have no idea what that is though, like what the use is. Maybe it's just a weapon. But I'm gonna get some free wood while I can here. Oh. Hey, buddy. Get some mushrooms while we wait for him to come back. Another mushroom. Let's go. I think I was kind of trying to tear everything down and I accidentally tore down my crafting bench by spamming, so I'll try to remember not to do that. That should do the trick, right? Surely. How are we doing on wood? Yeah, we have more than a stack, so we're actually probably don't want to get too much more because this is our carry capacity. And we're pretty close to filling that. You know, for completion's sake, I say we kind of just come here and check this out. And I might just go to our tiny shack there. I think the two things we need are piggies as well as flint. Flint will help us get a better axe, which I like using the axe early game as a weapon because yeah, it's very efficient. You know, making an axe helps you chop wood faster, which is extremely important because we'll need a lot of wood, as well as, you know, axe as a weapon, so it's kind of a dual purpose there, obviously, which is quite nice. This would be a bit daunting to walk through in real life. A forest this foggy. Especially when you hear kind of like the gremlin giggling sounds in the background. Definitely a bit unsettling. Some berries here. We'll mark them. A lot of berries. We might have almost a stack. Yeah, just about. Oh yeah, I did forget we got this spear. Let's see. Damage. I'm heading back to our base right now. Any pigs, please. Any pigs. Any pigs for the one time. Give me just a sec. I do want to make sure I'm recording because I would be very sad if I wasn't. Looks like we are. I have a temporary file there. I'm experimenting with... Oh. That's the one I already read, right? I think so. I'm experimenting with different recording kind of options. Okay. Man. I love these open fields. Get one with the... Just getting a couple shots here. Probably not useful, but you never know. And there she is. I think that's our base over there. There she blows. I think that's almost exclusively a indication of a whale. Go ahead and cook our necks up. Let's see. Considering like kind of adding a chest here and a bit of what do you call it? You know, flair to the house, fixing it up a little bit, but I think we're good for right now. I'm gonna start kind of heading eastward. Get all of our cooked meat there. I like to put my food right here. And it's not quite nighttime, but it's gonna let us sleep, which is excellent for us because in the dream you are laughing, but when you wake and you find your face damp with tears. Oh shoot. It's night. That's okay. Or is it just morning? That trips me up every time. That trips me up every time. Well, you know what? At least we got one person stopping into the chat today. I think sometimes streams can go, you know, all stream with no one popping in. So, like I said, it's a win in my book. I'm not here to be the next PewDiePie or the next Mr. Beast, you know. Oh, this is what we needed. I would light my torch so y'all can see a little bit better, but I think they're afraid of fire. But there's actually 3 boars here. The 3 little pigs, alright? Let's get this meat before we forget where it was. Oh, he's doing a little ring around the rosy there. And I see something on the ground there. See that kind of effect right there? Oh, it was the leather scraps. Thank goodness I went back, because that's what we need. 2 more. And I think we read that stone. 2 more and I think we can make a bow. So that's kind of our goal right now. I would like to get by a water's edge again. Maybe we'll... I mean, you can kind of see the water here. The coastline and the water here. Surely this is like a coastline, right? So maybe we could kind of head south, directly south. Take any pigs along the way. This is kind of like a little Stonehenge type of thing. Let's see if there's anything here. Nope, I don't see anything, but I could be wrong. Okay. Oh, I didn't even hear you. You're what we're looking for. Get a little parry, a little side stab into a swing. Not too bad, not too bad. Shout out to James from Love on the Spectrum. All my Love on the Spectrum lovers, call out in the chat. Sound off. Let's see, just in case we'll put some. I think we're more than good on berries, NGL, but we'll get more because some of the recipes will use like 10 berries, something like that, I think. Alright, we're getting close to unexplored territory. I feel like we haven't made that much progress, and I kind of feel like a chud. But we do have... Wait. We only have 2 bees. I think I missed one, didn't I? Yeah, I totally did. I think I got distracted. Too bad I don't have a chat, because they would have let me know. That's okay though, it's not a big deal. There's always more bees to get. I hope. Pig there. Okay, that's really good for us because that's enough for a bow. This is still meadows, right? Yeah, thank goodness. Wow, another open field here. There's a deer. I want to build a crafting station, but I need a... Ooh, boar right there. I need a, like a area with a roof. Shoot, why does it say unstable on my sheet? Give me just a second, y'all. I'm curious why it's unstable. Stream health. YouTube says excellent. Let's see if that's accurate. YouTube says excellent. Looks like Twitch is fine. Why does it say unstable? Average stream bitrate too high. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. I think it's fine right now. But I have no idea. Oh well, we'll just pretend it's fine and we'll monitor it. Monitor the situation. Alright, let's get back to it. I can see the ocean there. Look at that. I can get one of these in the chat. There we go. No, that's not what we needed. One of these in the chat. And there's a deer. I would love to take that, but you know what? Let's set up a little shack here. And by little shack, I mean like a temporary little thing here. I'm getting a lot faster at building, which is nice. Because look how quick I could do this. This would have taken me like... This would have straight up taken me like 4 minutes before. Try out this spear. Where you going, buddy? Man, that's really low. How do I throw it? I like that. Yeah, that basically did nothing. That was doing like negative damage. So if anyone knows what I'm doing wrong with the spear, of course that would be helpful. Now, too exposed, I have no idea what that means, but we'll keep building, please. Oh, nice, it worked. So this is going to allow us to make a bow, and we have one remaining leather, what is it? Leather scrap. Go ahead and make some arrows as well. This is actually going to help with our carry weight, so what I'm going to do is make enough arrows to kind of get rid of that stack, because we're definitely going to need them. And actually, let's make a little bit more. Stack those together. So we have a lot of arrows. I like to put my arrows right there for now. Spear is kind of useless for me, TBH. And I do really want a flint knife, but we're going to need a little bit more for that. We'll leave that base there just for fun. I wonder if that deer left. Get some berries here. We're more than good on berries, but you never know. There's our deer. I'm gonna have to be quick with this because he's already running. That was not it, Chief. Need our stamina to go up. Oh, he's running the wrong way. Oh, there's some piggies. There we go. Let's get these pigs at least. Boars. 3 little pigs again. You love to see it, you really do. I think that's gonna allow us to... Oh, here comes a deer, here comes a deer. What is he doing? Why is he running at us? I don't know, but I'm happy. Oh, what a shot from downtown. So the bows in this game are pretty hard to use, to be honest. First time I used one, I was playing with my roommate. Yeah, I was just running around the forest, just like missing my shot, like going like this, and then hitting the ground. There's a lot of drops, so you kind of have to aim pretty high, and they move very slowly. The arrows move very slowly. See how slow that was? Hopefully you could tell. But you kind of just aim higher than you think, and usually works out. Now that deer did give us some deer meat, which is excellent, as well as deer hide, which is also very excellent. Some more bushes here. Am I crazy? Is this the same one? There's just two back to back, that's why. That's cool. So this is the shack we made. I'm curious if we can do anything with this. I think at the least we can make a shield, I pray. See if that works. Nice, it does. Again, you always see me spam this repair button. Shield looks like... Ooh, we did need one more. You hate to see that. You do hate to see that. That's okay though. So what we will do is keep on trucking along. Surely we will see the ocean here, right? Yeah, look at that. There's another deer I heard. We do want him because we're gonna need ooh, close. We're gonna need some of his drops. I think we could go east or west here. I might just poke west over here just a little bit. But then we're gonna kind of start trucking along east. Flint we do need. Can we get a flint count? We're at 5 right now. I think this is my first time swimming. You can kind of see it uses your stamina up, and then eventually if you do run out of stamina, you kind of start just slowly taking damage. And give me a sec, I want to check one thing here. Yeah, I think we're good. We are good. I did hear that deer... Is bleat the right word? I heard the deer scream, call, somewhere. If we see him, we'll take him out. If not, that's okay. There's always more deer. There's a bird. Oh, just took off. I actually wouldn't mind getting a bird, so I'm gonna keep my eyes out for that. Some berries over there, but I think we're ready to start kind of heading eastward. Definitely won't mind getting some mushrooms. And I shouldn't run with this club because, to my knowledge, is 5% movement speed. It's the very bottom line. Minus 5% will slow us down, but again, I don't really know. I'm just kind of assuming that's the case. So what I should do is put it away when I run like that. Wow, flint this far up. Interesting. Flints, this is what we're looking for. I've seen a few people jump in the chat. Not in the chat. That would be cool. Jump into the stream because the viewer keeps going up by like one person. But then it goes back down. Maybe it's bots, I don't know. I know there is a ton of bots when you're a small channel. I do really feel much better today. My last stream was fine, but I think I was too nervous. I'm still nervous, to be honest, but I don't know, I feel much better today. For sure. Take this guy out. There's a deer hiding there. Oh, we scared him. So those guys are kind of like the main bread and butter enemy. The one we just took out. I think they drop these eyes, which have some uses, which I don't recall. And then resin as well. Of course, useful for like torches, fire arrows, things like that. Don't see the deer, but that's okay. Take this guy out. I'm not sure if we can make the flint axe. Looks like we can, so we'll go ahead and do that. Put that here. I might... Don't hate me, anyone, but I'm gonna kind of just throw that spear out. The club I'll keep for now. What else? Good on arrows. So I'm gonna destroy this to get our 10 wood back because this is a temporary shelter. One thing we definitely want, I think, before we take on Eikthyr is gonna be the tanning rack. Oh my goodness, we need... Sorry, not the tanning rack. The chopping block. Phew. Because I was gonna say, there's no way we're getting 20 right now. But 10 flint and 10 wood is what we're gonna need for that. That's gonna allow us to upgrade our most of our kind of tier 1 weapons here. It's gonna allow us to upgrade them to tier 2 for the cost of resources, which we may not have, but flint there. So this is the flint axe. Does 20 slash damage, it says, whereas this does 15. So quite a significant upgrade, I would say. We're definitely happy to see that. Looking for animals, don't see any there. Looking for flint. These oak trees are cool, but I think we need a much stronger axe for that. I really do want to get this bird here. It's pretty hard to see, but there's a little white head sticking up. Oh, flew away at the last second. Boar there. 3 little pigs. You love to see it, you really do. We're gonna need a ton of boars. So we can never have too many boars. Okay, keep chugging along here. What is that? Looks like a kind of broken down house over there. Interesting. Berry bushes. We'll go ahead and mark these just in case. And let's get some of this flint that's ripe for picking. Kind of hard to see it. That's a regular stone, but the white ones are the flints. And we're coming up on this house here. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I guess just kind of some remnants there. There's a deer. Go for a long shot on him. Bullseye, right? Give me some credit, not bad. We'll pick up the deer in a second and get some of this flint. There he is. Deer meat, deer hide. Do like that so it's easier to see our flint right there. Oh, we needed that. There's a bird. Man, every time I go for it, it flies. That's okay. There's some flint. It's getting pretty dark here. May just set up a little shack somewhere to kind of chill through the night and sleep. Neck there. See if this guy wants to come back. I don't really want to swim out there and kill him. So we'll let him slide today. Alright. There's a bird just spawned in. Surely, right? You can just barely see his little head poking out. Got him. Explosion of feathers. So that's going to give us a few feathers, which will let us make some arrows. Some fire arrows, which I think are pretty useful early on from the few times I've used them. Ooh, what's that? Let's see. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna actually put my bow there. I like to have my bow on the first slot there. Some pigs. Oh, that's a 1-star pig. Which does make him stronger, but being a pig, still unthreatening, relatively. But the 1-star pigs are really good because they drop double the drops. Oh, there's a deer. Sidestep this guy. Nice, we got the deer. Good sequence there. We'll eat this, we'll eat this. Keep our stats up, as you can tell. And I hear another deer over there. Let me try and find this deer before... Oh, we picked it up. Okay. I can tell because we just got the trophy, which is going to be very important for us. And that's another boar. And definitely hard to see, but that's another boar, and that's a grayling. Okay. So, I really would like to sleep. Oh, dear. But I don't know how fast I can make like a shack. I kind of need to stumble upon a broken down one. Kind of like we did before the beginning of this episode. Maybe I can sleep there. It's kind of unusual, but... Oh, here comes a skeleton, glowing eyes. Ow. Nope, miss. Some skeletal fragments there, we'll take those. Yeah, I would like to get a bed here, but there's no way this is gonna work, right? I would love if it did. I think we need a fire as well. Bed is too exposed, dang it. Well, like I said, there's no way it'll work. Tear that down, that's okay. Yeah, we do need desperately a place to sleep. Perhaps I'll spend the night picking up a little bit of flint. The nights are pretty short, I want to say. I don't know how long they are, but they do feel pretty short compared to the days, so that's welcoming. Let's see, this might be what we need. I do see some glowing eyes. Take him out. See, the axe just does so much damage. Don't quote me, I think the axe does slashing type, whereas the club does more of a blunt type, so I think because they're kind of fleshy, these grayling types, the axe is a bit more efficient. So we'll come in here and we will set up a station here if we can. Hopefully that works. Oh cool, I can repair that. Repair everything here just in case a little bit. And maybe if we place a campfire, we'll be able to sleep. Oh wait. That's not a real bed, is it? Let's try that again. Bed needs to be near a fire. I got you. Let's replace the fire right there. Let's try that out. There we go. We're back. Okay, I'm gonna check my phone real quick. You dream of a mighty bear. Has no head, no limbs. A vast mass of bear flesh. Interesting. Alright. Rise and shine. We've got our rested buff again because we're under a roof here. Check the chest. A little bit of gold. This has a little bit of value. Can't use the crafter there, so what I'll do is try placing it a little bit closer. There we go. Repair our items like we love to do. And then I think I will make some... Actually, we're pretty low on wood. I will make a wood shield. And that's gonna go right there. Yeah, that's how I like it. And then what else can we make? We could make a crown. Not sure if that's what we want to do. I think I'm okay for now. But it is an option. Let's see, that upgrade's pretty cheap. That upgrade is also pretty cheap. That upgrade is pretty cheap. Okay. So what we will do is tear down a little bit of this. We could leave this as a tiny outpost. We may as well. I'll just call it a tiny outpost. And if we're ever nearby and we need to sleep, we can. Although I suppose that's probably where most of our wood went. What's up? He's back, he's back. You have crafted a shield. A shield allows you to block incoming damage. If your timing is perfect, the enemy may also be parried. Be careful though, if you block too many hits you will become staggered. The amount of damage you can block before becoming staggered depends on your maximum health. So if you plan on tanking a lot of damage, you should eat food that increases your health. Heavier shields will block more damage, but will also slow you down. Aha, very interesting. Thank you for the information, buddy. Always welcome. So yeah, that is something I did not know until a few days ago. When I tried starting a new world, I learned that your max health kind of relates to how much you can block, which is quite interesting. Definitely interesting. Get a little bit of flint. We do need some wood, don't we? Yeah. Collect some wood. I love chopping these little tiny ones. Yeah, we'll eat some boar meat. Clear up an inventory spot, and we'll cook some more soon. Some wood. That looks like Black Forest right there. Oh, we can't get the birch tree. Sidestep that. Yeah, he's quite a bit tankier, you can tell. It's like a tiny little patch here of Black Forest. Ooh. Get some nice AoE action there. We'd love to see that. I always thought it was in relation to how much it takes to stack. Oh, you're right. I totally misread that. Actually, I'm glad you corrected me though, because in my head I was totally thinking it was how much you can block, right? But you're saying it's how much you can take before you get staggered is related to your health. Very interesting. This guy's doing something. Guess we'll get our shield out, right? Get a little block action there. Health and armor. Aha, I see. Are you, you're not new to Valheim, it sounds like. You're a bit of a pro, would you say? Or waiting for the update, maybe? I wonder if there's such thing as a Valheim pro. Let's see, deer right there. Definitely could use that. You have to get a crazy shot there. Nope. Not a pro, been playing since day one. Wow. That's kind of respect. Remind me, is I can look it up. Valheim's like 2020, I want to say, right? When it came out. We actually just got into it, my roommate and I, about a month ago or so. We picked up the game from Christmas, surprisingly, so we've been... That was a jump scare. That was a jump scare. I want to pick up this deer and then I'm running as far as I can. Let's see. Yeah, we've got quite a train of playing with fire here. I want this deer. There we go. Not that deer, but the other deer. Yeah, we need to get out of here. We need to run. Good, it looks like he got distracted. We can head maybe this way. Check out some of this. Hijack. I used to be a part of a Discord called Valheim Rescue Squad. We would help people that died and couldn't get back to their bodies. Oh, really? That is very cool. I haven't experimented with, Man, I'm getting swarmed here. I haven't experimented with, like, the fact that the character that you make, right, in, like, your inventory, I assume, can kind of, go into different worlds, right? Kind of like, Terraria. I don't know if, anyone's played Terraria, but I have to imagine it's like that, which I think is a cool idea, honestly. Like, when Terraria did it, I thought it was kind of hype. So that is definitely a cool idea. Plus, Valheim is a much more, like, kind of chill build game. Terraria can be as well, but that definitely makes sense. Let's see. Let me eat a... Try and sidestep that. Hopefully I don't die here, but... Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Can't complain. We lived. It sure does start out chill. They're agnostic of the worlds. I forget what that word means, agnostic. It sure does start out chill, but around Mistlands the chill begins to thaw. Interesting. Is Mistlands, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm assuming that's maybe after the swamp. I do have a different world with my roommate, but we're only, we're playing, like, no spoilers. Like, we're playing blind, and we're only at, we beat the first two bosses, right? So we're at the Bone Mass, I want to say he's called. Let's see. Place this back down. We do have a full inventory, but do I really care? Not necessarily. That's pretty cramped, but that's okay. So we'll repair everything, and then let's see what we can do. Shut that door, because I think I hear somebody out there. Yeah, I definitely hear somebody out there. Huh. Must have been the wind. Some skeletons over there. Alright. So I think what we need... We've got a flint axe, we've got a shield, we've got a bow. I think we're really just gonna upgrade with the chopping block, and then I think we're good to go fight the boss. I'm not sure how many of these I'll need. I want to say when I played once before we needed 2, but that might have been because we were on a duo. But we will find out. Meadows, Black Swamp, Black Forest Swamp, Mountains, Plains, oh really, so Mistlands is like the top of the top. I don't think we've seen the Mistlands. You know, we go out exploring, of course. We've seen the plains. Mountains are pretty common for us. Our base is like right by the mountains. Right by a giant mountain, that is. That's actually kind of like unclimbable, it seems. At least on the portion that's like next to our base. Definitely seen the plains because there's those little goblin dudes, but I don't think we've ever seen the Mistlands. Good instincts building near large water. Hope it's not a giant lake. True, that would kind of suck if it was. Ooh, do I want that? Kind of. We don't need birch seeds. Yeah, that would suck if you built near the water and then you found out it was a lake. That would suck. That's a good shout out. It's not the top. Ashlands is the end for now. Wait, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mistlands. So does it go Mistlands, Ashlands, I assume? 1.0 is bringing the deep north. Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. The axe head, that's a huge find. Oh, really? Okay. What battles has this weapon borne witness to? You cannot see its past, only shape its future. Definitely mysterious. Definitely mysterious. You know, I'm kind of just running around crazy, but I think one of these shacks over here. Yeah, to be honest, I might just like go along here. See if there's like what biomes are here, because I don't really want to live here. It's a little too meadowy for my liking. But we shall see. Hopefully, like, there's some kind of biomes here. Maybe not, because we're so close to spawn. I have no idea how the world generation is and all, but do want to find a tiny shack here, and then honestly the shack we have is probably close enough. Maybe I should just make do there. It's just I think the reason I don't like the one there is it's just a tiny shack. Like this one is much bigger. So I think what we will do is we'll call this like the spawn home maybe. Can I get rid of this? Kind of cool, but I want to get rid of some of these. There we go. So we'll get our workbench maybe here. In theory, we will come in, our chest will be like closer, and then this will only come to sometimes. See if I can get a roof here. Yeah, see, that looks like a much taller roof, right? I don't know if that's right, but it looks decent. Then there's these little 45 degrees. We'll try this out. See if we can do it. Yeah, that looks fine, right? And then what we need is this one. Try and repair everything if we can. Wait in our stamina. If you find the other axe head, you can craft the newest weapons. Interesting. Okay. Haven't even made one yet. Started a new playthrough to get ready. Do you know about parries? Yes. I do know about parries. Oh man. But as you can tell from my gameplay here. Actually, you know what? I don't even think we needed those there, did we? Yeah, mostly just hold block. But I do play like duo. So I kind of try to play the tanky guy while my roommate plays in theory the DPSer. So in other words, I like the tower shield, which I think you can't parry with, I'm not sure. But for playing by yourself, I feel like parries have to be goated, right? It's kind of like you get a good block off, you get bonus damage, you like stagger them, I want to say. So I feel like it's a lot of value, a lot of tempo in a fight. So that's definitely something I need to practice. Prepare everything up. Finally have a chest here. We'll store some of our garbage in here. Axe head we'll keep in here. Make a couple more chests. There's some chests. How much wood do we have? Not much. So what we will do is chop these trees and hope they don't destroy my house. I want to say like it depends which angle you chop it, which way it falls, but I just don't know if that's true or not. Tower shields can block more but no parry. Okay, that's kind of how... Alright. You know what? For safety purposes, I'm gonna chop this now. Because I don't want to set off some... Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. Could have been a lot worse. Okay. No parry on the tower shields. Parrying grants you a bonus to your follow-up damage on top of stunning them. Yeah, it seems nuts. I'm not sure. Someone told me once it's a pretty good range. Like a good like window to parry. So hopefully that's the case for the harder enemies as well. I have played Expedition 33, not to completion, but about halfway. So hopefully that'll help with my parrying. I've never liked tower shields. Yeah, I'm like not really a defense dude typically. I think what happened was, I don't know if you know, like there's like a bone shield, right? I'm sure you know about that. I somehow got that, and the stats were like nuts, I think. So that's why I started using the tower shields. At the time that I got it, it felt like it was really nuts. Parry bonus to damage from round shields is amazing, but the bare fist weapons are my new fave. Okay, what's like the benefit of the fists? Like, are they like just fun, or are they like really high DPS? Because when I played the other day, someone said their favorite weapon was fists. Like not fists, but like claws, right? So I'm curious, like, am I missing out on those? Let's see. We don't really need most of this. We got some more chests. I'll make one. I gotta stop doing that. For the sake of learning purposes, let's try and fix this. Okay. Getting faster, getting faster. We'll call that good, and then we're gonna need one of these, right? Excuse me. I think it needs to be by the bed, so what we might do is like place it here, get a couple of these. See if that works. Pray that that works. And now we'll cook up some food. Nice. I wonder if I can get a fourth one there. That would be nuts. Probably not, but that's okay, yeah. I could just set up another fire, but not my style. The next thing we want... Oh, man. I keep doing that. Let's see. Fix that hole in the floor. Get our food before it burns. We're good on that. So we'll put food maybe like in this first chest. Yeah, we're definitely good on berries. We don't really need much of that anymore. Do it like this. And then let's cook up some deer as well. And then we'll have my three buffs I want for the fight. Deer head. We don't really need... I'll keep like this axe on me just as a backup, but I won't bring the club for right now. I don't want to cook that up quite yet. Okay, let's see how we are on food. Yeah, so now we've got some good food cooked up. Go for a sleep action here. Oh, wait. Tear that down and then see if we can get a new bed. No place like home, right? Okay. Have to try the bear fist. Fast, big damage. The animations are so quick you can attack and not get animation stuck. Oh, interesting. I was just talking about that. How it's like really long animations sometimes. Need to dodge roll or block. Dodge roll, another thing that I just don't do that I need to probably work on. Level up fists and upgrade your gear. You can take bear armor, bear fists all the way into the plains. Really interesting. Perfect because the plains has an even better bear armor set. The middle mouse attack for fist is an on damage shine. Really? Okay. I've used it before and I think it's the one where you like kind of like do this and you like lunge forward. Am I... Wait, actually I think I'm thinking of the axes maybe. I'm not sure. Ignore me. You can start with a stun, follow up with big fast damage. Yeah, that sounds really good. Game resolution is bigger than what I'm streaming. Wait, is it? Clutch call out? If you're using enemies, you just need to readjust your game feed. Wait, could you explain that a little bit more? Is the top inch cut off? For real? That is so weird. Yeah. Wait, am I crazy? I don't see it, but using OBS trying to make sure the game screen fits in the broadcast. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's bugged. Seems like it's bigger than the broadcast window. Oh, you know what? Let me just like reset maybe. Like, I don't know if that changed anything. It's your bad? No, it's all good because, nice prank, you got me. No, I'm just playing. But it's all good because, literally the other day when I was setting it up, like, I was having that exact problem. So I was like, for sure it was me. But then I was checking on my thing, it looks fine. It looks fine on my end, but no, I appreciate the call out. No worries. It's all good, man. It's no big deal. Seriously, I would rather like someone like say something and be wrong than no one say anything, obviously. Yeah, I think we're good. What I wanted to make was the chopping block. Hijack. So you said you've been playing since the game came out. That's nuts. Are you from where are you from? Like US maybe? North America? Let's see. I'm totally not a builder, so I don't even know how this stuff works. My roommate usually builds. So hopefully that works. Yeah, that looks like it did work. So we have access to a lot more crafting things here. Leather helmet. I don't think we're gonna do any of that because it's pretty small armor. And it does use a lot of hide, which is kind of a pain to get. Are there any recipes we want? I think fire arrows are the main thing. Might need a little bit more wood. Let me get some of that. But I'll check for upgrades here. We definitely want the flint axe, but I want to make sure we have enough for the bow first, yeah. So the bow is crucial. Looks like it goes to 25 up to 28, which not bad. Shield will do because the shield actually, it's kind of confusing to me, but it seems like the shield doubles because it's a 6 here up to a 12. So I want to say that's a double, but definitely we want that. And then definitely flint axe is pretty good as well. 20 to 25. That's like a what? 25% increase. So that's all good. And then what was... Oh yeah, we're gonna make some fire arrows. So let's get a little bit of wood while we can. And then let me eat a little bit. I'll hold off. I'll just eat it. It doesn't matter. I think we are about ready to fight this fool, Eikthyr. So I was considering holding off on that, but oh, that hurt. And give me just a sec. I'm checking something on my phone here. Okay, yeah, we're good. Level 14 wood cutting, not bad. Let's see, let me scroll up a little bit. You're from America. Best tip I can give you about building is understand the color system. Yeah, I think that's what my roommate was telling me. It's like, I don't understand it, but it's like, red is like more unstable versus yellow or something. And I think, oh, you wrote it, yeah. Blue, green, yellow, red. So red is the worst, just to be clear. Is that right? Like blue is good, I imagine. Blue means you are 100% stable. Okay. Yeah, you already answered for me. So you don't really want red is what it sounds like. Let's see if there's any more piggies here. We're doing pretty good on everything right now, but we could use definitely more animals. Let's see. We could go for this shot. Kind of a Kobe. Almost. And he's gone. That's okay. We've got 3 feathers. Usually connected directly to ground or an item that's... Where'd those berries go? Oh. Green means it's directly connected. Yellow is your warning. Red means it won't support another item. Anything touching ground is considered blue, so like stable. Okay, connecting to a rock or a tree. Oh, and wait. So you can build off of a tree or like a rock? Well, a rock kind of makes sense. You can use the hoe. That's funny. It tried to like flag you when you said hoe. You can use the hoe to raise ground. Yeah, see, that's something I've never done myself because I'm not the builder, but yeah, I'll have to experiment with that. So we can only make one set of arrows, but that's fine, to be honest. We'll just make some wooden ones just for fun because the stack can hold 100. We'll do a little bit of throw like junk in here. Keep all this. I'm good on that. And then we'll put like this type of stuff in here maybe. There's a really nice place stacks button, so obviously that's handy. Whoops. Oh yeah, my berries. Okay, so I think what we will do is scope out the fight a little bit just to see where it's at. And then probably when we sleep, we will, in the morning, try to take him on. I might need one more deer trophy. We'll see about that. Bunch of berries here. I'll mark them just because, why not? Bunch of berries, wow. How many was that? Like 15, I think, something like that. I heard a deer, I want to say. We'll go scope it out here first, and then we'll look for some animals. Let's see. Ground is untouchable by enemies. They have no way to deal with ground. Oh, interesting. So like they can't attack the ground type of thing. Wall of raised dirt can't be hurt or damaged. An untouchable wall. Pros will plant tall trees. Pros will plant tall trees to extend stability, then fell the tree once the roof is connected. Bunch of pigs for that. Ooh, and a 1-star. Pros will plant tall trees to extend stability. Okay. I see, but then once like the roof is connected, it becomes more stable, so then they can fell them, I think is what you meant. We'll say boar here. I don't know if that's true or not, but someone told me, I'm assuming this is boar. Let's see what this runestone is. Land is hard and wild. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. Okay. Someone told me, yeah, it means more boars. Higher quality boars will spawn here. So that's definitely worth marking there. So you can kind of trick the system then. That makes a lot of sense. You only need that for tall buildings. Okay, when they added Ashlands, they also added a new boat. Interesting. You said, I think you said Ashlands is the one after the Mistlands, unless I mix that up. But there's a new boat. The boat is massive. I tried to make a boathouse that could fit it. So I assume, yeah, it's so big that you had to kind of do the tree trick. I'll have to remember that if I'm ever like making a giant McDonald's or something. It's like super tall. Okay. Just some little shack, little fence and area. Pretty cool. I think we're getting close. River over there. Aha. There she is. The summoning spot. Hello. Calling forth a beast. You have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at their altar and they will come. Be wary though, the Forsaken are not easy prey, so craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor, and eat a hearty meal before engaging them in combat. Aha, good advice. We will do all of that. So this does look like a really good open spot to fight. Not sure if like the trees might be better to get them stuck on the trees or something, but I'm not worried. I think that'll be a good spot there. Okay, I hear some chattering. We probably could try and fight him now, but I'm just gonna wait till the morning. Let's see. Some necks. I mean, these guys are cool. They might be my favorite enemy so far. I just like these guys. They do sound like platypuses though, for sure. I think some flint won't hurt. I'm not sure how much more we'll need, but I don't think it'll hurt to get a little bit of flint. Mostly meadows here. Little bit of black forest we encountered over there. Little shack here. Oh yeah, here we go. This looks like some black forest, right? We'll check it out in a second. Early game, I feel like you can never turn down the boars. So I feel like we'll just need so much of the leather. Alright. Definitely need to keep my eyes out for a bird. Would love to get one more. Otherwise, I think we're just about ready with everything we need. Alright, you know what? We'll go for a parry here. Oh, that was not it. That was not even close to it. Next guy, we got the parry for sure. 100%. Let's see. Yeah, Ashlands is after. Okay. I made a strip club. What? I made a strip club in the deep north once. Called it the North Pole. I figured out how to raise smelters over the stage so I could make it rain. Different colored ingots. Simulate glitter. That's crazy, man. So I won funny build. I wonder if you have like a video of that somewhere. Make sure you have the game music on when you start the fight. Is the audio fine, like overall, if you don't mind answering? But I can, like, do you think the music should be louder or the game should be louder? Just in general, let me know. That'd be helpful. Make sure you have the game music on. Yeah, see, my roommate was telling me the same thing. She's like, so we like watch other people play. And just briefly, yeah, we're kind of gonna just poke around the Black Forest for a minute here. See what we find. But she watches other, oh wow, 1-star deer. Nice, let's get your friend. We can. Ooh, point blank miss. You hate to see that. Another point blank miss. You hate to see that. We got you now. We got you now. That's good. Lot of deer. But yeah, we do watch like some playthrough. Mostly she does. I'll kind of like watch a little bit of it. But we do like no spoilers type of thing. Like we only watch up until like as far as we are. So we have never seen anyone fight the level 3 boss or like anything past that type of thing. I forget why I was even mentioning that. But oh, that's why. Yeah, she was saying like the game. Some of them like don't play with the game music, like some other YouTube videos, and she was like mad about that. She's like, yeah, they should put the music on. It's like one of the best parts of the game. So like, no, I don't even remember the boss music. I think because when I play, I usually like have my music like here, like when I play like off stream type of thing. Game audio sounds fine, but you haven't heard the game music at all yet. Boss music even more, so let me know. Like I'll like bump it up, and I don't know if that's enough to hear. Well, we're not even getting music right now, are we? But hopefully we get some. I guess I'll see how the boss is for the music, but theoretically if I make a video out of this, I guess I could add the music like after the fact. Yeah, it's like pretty quiet right now, but it is going. Wait, what? You saw that, right? Didn't I just bump that? I think it's a little glitchy. I don't know if you ever have that problem. Try like there. Oh, is it because I don't press OK? Wait, really? I didn't realize that. Whoops. Another chud tendency. That's okay, though. Yeah, surely you could hear it now. The Ashlands boss, though, is so good. Interesting. I mean, that gives me something to... I'm already gonna go the distance, but that gives me something to definitely look forward to, actually. Also make it the... I saw you made it your ringtone. That's nuts. Now I'm gonna be hyped for it. Nuts in a good way, I mean. Wait, one sec. Take this for that. Your VOD will be music free, but the stream will hear it. Yeah, true. So, yeah, you said you can hear it. I assume it's like a fine level then. If it was too loud, I assume you would mention it. But obviously, I don't want it to be too loud. But yeah, the music is kind of sick. But what I was saying is, like, I don't even know the boss music. So this will be interesting. I'm a music guy. Like, growing up, I was a big guitar dude. But less so nowadays. That strip club though, the North Pole, tell you what, sounds like a sight to be seen. Interesting, so it sounds like each boss has a different track. And boss 2 is not good. Interesting. Okay. Man, I'm getting so many boars that I really can't complain. I think we do need like 20 for the tanning rack. Let's check. Yeah, so we're good on flint and hide. It's just the scraps we need. But that'll be yeah, a worry for another time. I think we're good for right now. Nighttime is setting in, and we're just about at the base. So, grilled necktail gives us 25 health, max health, 8 stamina, pretty good healing over time, 2. All of these give 2. And these 2 as well give pretty good health. So our max health will kind of be juiced up. but our stamina will kind of be like average. But I think that's the way I prefer to do it for now because it just gives me more room to make mistakes, take more hits. So got level 2 shield, level 2, everything we want. I think we did want more fire arrows, but we're fine. What I'm gonna do is put my food away so I don't accidentally cook more. Did I just cook more? I don't know what happened there, but I thought I put food away, but anyway, we'll wait for that to cook. Boss 2 is good. Fighting Boss 2 when listening to the opening of Attack on Titan Season 1 title music. Yeah, that's Boss 2. Yeah, that's our favorite anime. I mean, it's my second favorite anime right now because my favorite anime is well, to be fair, I love Hunter x Hunter. That's why it's my pick. But my favorite anime is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. But my second favorite, yeah, is probably Attack on Titan. It's so good. So we'll put some of this in here. You know what? I really should. So I don't drive myself crazy. Let me just do this. We probably won't live here for long, but... Oops. What's going on? There we go. However, just in case we do, I want to put my cooked food in here. Because I use the place stacks button like all the time. Let's see, we could do that, right? I guess we'll take that out. Do that. Do that. We don't really need those arrows. We don't really need that. And then I'll take some berries because I just like having them. Sometimes I like to preserve my better food. So I think we're good. I think we got everything we need here. The song is called Guren no Yumiya. I assume that's the AOT title music, maybe? I'm not sure the names of them. Edge Runners is good, yeah. I tried to get my roommate to watch it, but we only got halfway through. I think I've seen it. Well, actually, I've seen Attack on Titan. To be honest, I might have seen it 3 times. I watched it by myself. I watched it once with her. And she wanted to watch it again, so we watched it again. So she watched it twice, and then therefore I think I watched it 3 times, which is kind of nuts. Edge Runners, though, I just love. It's like, yeah, you have to be like a certain type of person to like it, but I guess that's me. I'm that type of person. Actually, they're making Edge Runners 2, I saw, which is pretty hype. The trailer just came out like it was like literally 2 days ago or something. I saw, not the trailer, but like it was a teaser on Netflix's YouTube. See if we can snipe this fool. It's a tricky shot. Nope. Get our stamina up. We'll try again. We could just eat. That's fine. See if we can get him here. Shirley. Too low. Man, I'm washed. There's another single anime that's like Edge Runners. I wonder if it's like an older one that you mean. There's like one I've been meaning. Actually, I think that's a movie, so I'm probably tripping. It's like Akira or Akita or something I want to say. I've been like meaning to watch it for a while. So much so that edge runners reminded me of it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Wow, there's like a mysterious fog there. Let's get those, let's get these pigs before we mess around. I really hope this is enough for one player. I don't know if, I have a feeling I'll need 2 of these. But, we'll find out. Been unlucky with my deer shooting, unfortunately. I think we're ready though. Oops. Light this guy on fire just for fun. Alright. Let's read the runestone. Hunt his kin. Let's see if this will work. We need one more. I knew it. No, that's okay. We'll find one real quick. Easy. Come on. Come on. Please. We do have a boar, but we did not get the deer. Another deer there, actually. 2 of them. Be quiet, be still. Oh, I missed. I hit a pig? No way, there was a pig there. Bro, this deer is insane. I should have predicted his juke. Pick up that deer, or that boar stuff. These deers are on something, man. They're making a fool of me right now. I'm gonna have to sit up. I'm gonna have to focus just to take these out. I'm just playing. Alright. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I didn't even see him. Could go for a parry here, maybe. There's so many though. Let me just take out a few of them. Alright, we could go for a parry here. Oh. Go for a parry. Come on. I think that's a parry. I'm assuming, right? And then I need to figure out how to, let's see if I got it. Nope, didn't get it yet. No trophy. Oh, there's a bird. It's kind of too late because I'm not going back to the base. But we could use it later. He's gone. I need to also figure out how to, dodge. Mouse 2 plus space. Oh, there we go, yeah. Also probably need to do that more. But there's plenty of time to work on that. It's kind of like an archipelago, like pretty islandy, peninsula areas here. It's actually kind of a cool spot for a little base right there, but it's probably too tiny. That's a pretty cool little spot too, but looks like dark forest. I think that's a small patch. That might be regular forest. That might be regular too. I really don't know, but anyway. See if we can find that deer. Alright, I'm curious. Am I still online? Looks like I'm getting some slow, some lag on my stream maybe. Or it might be my laptop. Yeah, that was a parry. Okay. Akira is an ancient but a classic. It's not at all like Edge Runners. Wait, really? Akira, I think you said, is not at all like Edge Runners. I don't know why I think that. I think it's like they're on like not super, they're on like futuristic sort of motorcycles, I want to say, and for some reason it reminds me of Edge Runners. I have no idea why. I think that's what you're saying, it's nothing like Edge Runners. But you said Akuma Drive. Akudama Drive. Let me Akudama Drive. I'll pull it up on my tab just for later to check it out. I just searched it, but you have to check it out. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder what makes you say that it's like, if I like Edge Runners, I would like it. I'm curious. You don't have to answer, but I wonder if it's like the atmosphere is similar, or like the depression you receive is like similar type of thing, or something else. Dodge has its own skill. Can't recommend leveling dodge and block. Skills are so important later on. All weapons can block, and it doth apply. Interesting. So you don't recommend leveling both though, but they're both very useful later, it sounds like. Yeah, I mean, I think I have to imagine rolling is just better, but you have to probably be just a little bit better to hit it every time. Just practice more probably, but I do like the block. You can't recommend it enough. Okay, that, yeah, I was kind of not sure if that was what you meant. So level both. Interesting. I think my I have to stop using the word interesting as my phrase. I think on my other world, where we're like at the swamps right now, I think my role is like level, or dodge I guess it's called, is probably level 1. So yeah, I definitely need to work on that. Try and hunt this guy down. Thought I saw something moving in there, but where'd he go? Listen for him? We'll listen for him. There he is. They seem to like run back to you a lot of the time, which is kind of cool. Please? No way. I feel like I'm getting very unlucky, but I'm not mad about that. But I do feel like I'm getting unlucky. I've also missed a tremendous amount of shots, so that's also part of it. Let's see. Listening for the deer. I hear one. Oh wow, he's in my face. Easy. I wish they all did that, but deer trophy. Okay. Wait, am I crazy? They were I was looking like in my inventory because I'm so used to having a full hotbar. I have 4 of them. Man, I'm tripping right now. Okay. So turns out I was not getting unlucky. I need an eye exam, I think. Never gonna turn down a boar. I'm not rested, but I did learn that I can, I'm worried about it getting night. I did learn I can just place a fire. So we'll try that out over here. Stream seems fine though. Appreciate that. You recommend leveling both. Applies to your trinkets. Oh really? For crafting trinkets, they proc more on blocks and dodges. Huge game changer when they added them. I'm still trying to get used to them. Yeah, it's we haven't made any just because let's see if this works. Someone taught me this. I should have gone a little bit closer, but it's okay though. We haven't made any just because, like, with two of us, we need like so much bronze, you know what I mean? So much iron. We're like getting iron now. That yeah, I should just make. They're cheap though. They're only like 5 iron, but like we'll like go get iron and we'll like split it. So it's like I'll make a sword and we need it for like other stuff too. But yeah, we'll definitely be making trinkets soon. Don't let them run away. Shooting them before they run gives you a stable target. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we got 7 minutes. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for this. I'll offer up, I will top off just for fun. My stats, just to inflate. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this, bro. I was trying to roll there. I forgot how to do it. There we go. I'm ready for it now. Okay, yeah, this music is pretty sick though. Whoops, that was a roll moment. This is a really cool boss, to be fair. I mean, I've only seen 2 bosses so far. Can't be mad about either of them, but this guy is just cool. Let's do it. We're doing good. Oh wait, what? I feel like that was a total... I feel like I totally dodged that somehow. Easy. We're learning. We're improving. Let's get some sword action in here. Ow. Dodge level 1. Easy. We're doing it. Block. Oops. Wait, I think that was clutch. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Ow. See if we can get a fire on him. There we go. Yeah, big animation there. Oh, whoops. That's the big AoE. Alright, let's see if we can finish him off with a trick shot. That might have been a successful dodge. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can trick shot him. Easy. Easy. Easy clap. Rest in peace. Good game. No re. It was a fun match. Hard antlers, trophy. I think that's all we got. Oh, hello, friend. Congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate that. Return to the sacrificial stones with your forsaken trophy and offer as a sacrifice to make the gods smile upon you. Alright, bro. Good idea, actually. Genuinely good idea. I think we could, like, explore here. I guess we should go home real quick. Although, I don't know if this is even gonna be my home. Definitely want to be by the water. Honestly, maybe like here by the... I think this is Black Forest, so... Maybe like water here by the forest? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out though. I think I'll make a quick pit stop here. Scope this out and then... Oh yeah, there's the sacrificial altar. Check that out. Let's see... 2 minutes, double inventory space, true. Double inventory space is nice. That's gonna be really hard playing by myself. Well-timed dodge roll will save your bananas. One time I made a yeah, I'm curious how you... I guess out of this... Or no, this is what we... Wait, is this what you make the throne out of? Like, anyway. I think we're good. Could use a little food, to be honest. I don't think I can cook though, can I? Is that gonna cook? Or did I waste my meat? We'll find out. Wonder if I can like... Oh yeah, we've got no wood. Yeah, that did work, okay. Let me check my phone real quick. Okay. Yeah, Ike their music was pretty good. Dodge rolling has invincibility frames, okay. A well-timed roll. That's an extra head. Wait, what? You collect an extra head, they talk to you? No way. Good job, thanks man. Appreciate you. 316 nose scope. That's not bad, I might have to use that nose scope. I might steal that from you. You do want to take the trophy? Yeah, okay. Summon it over and over. I wonder, yeah, if it's good to farm him for anything. Like, I should kill him one more time to get the thing, so I can get the talking one for sure. I can kill you if you don't vent it. Docks and chimneys. Yeah, we've kind of had some chimney problems. Oh shoot, did I just call everything? You know what, we're gonna call that on purpose. That's fine. We've definitely had some smoke and some chimney problems though. But I'm not the builder, so yeah. I am the builder now though, because I'm the only one here, but it is kind of confusing. It seems like the rain comes at an angle, it feels like. So you have to like cover it like very well during the rain. A little bit of wood. Not bad, not bad. Probably should sleep real quick. Maybe the rain will go away. I'm sure the rain will go away. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh man. We're in a time mode. So I could put like I could totally put this fire indoors. Right? But don't judge me type of thing. Which one we want? This one? Yeah. That's not on, is it? You know what? Let's try it. Let's try... Need stones. Oh no. We really need stones. No. Okay. We're good. We're back. Let's try this. Surely this will work, right? Invalid? Because it's inside. Probably. Here. I have an excellent idea. I have a really good idea. Here. Maybe I should make this first. I mean, maybe this will work. Maybe that'll just work. Believe? No. Is it because... This'll work, right? No? Oh, did it go out? It went out. Alright. Don't worry. I have another idea. I need a 45. Come on. Believe. I knew it. I'm wet. Unless we're in. Easy. I'm sure you were like screaming at the screen. Yeah, docks and chimneys, interesting. That kind of makes sense. Docks like are just cool. They do seem kind of hard to build, honestly. If you like have no idea what you're doing. And same with chimneys. They also seem hard to build. He fires hard at the base. Sets the radius. Really, it sets the radius of your rested state. Yeah, it seems like almost like the game rewards you for like decorating type of thing. Alright, now this might smoke us out, I don't know. But I don't know if there's anything I can do about that right now. I guess I could. Okay, that just broke all that. That's fine though. This? Oh. Don't worry about that. That's fine. And let me just get a little bit of wood like I was doing. I think we're good then. Yeah, if you add comfort, that makes sense. I'll have to figure out how to like do all that stuff. The fire can go outside. It just can't sit on wood. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So like if I took a floor, peace out, it was probably fine. Okay. Find what works for you. Yeah, it's true. But it helps. It helps having someone like you. So now I know that fire can't go on wood. Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense. Okay. Yeah, good. We got some wood. I'll make a set of... That's fine. I did that on purpose. Make another set of arrows because I like having a full stack. Also... Oops. Could make some fire arrows just in case. I think we do almost have... See, I'll put some of this away. I'll keep that necktail just in case I need it if I'm like fighting something crazy. Don't really need this. That's fine, that's fine. Put this back on. Somehow that came off. Put this away. And then, I guess while we're here, let's see if we can make the antler pick. What is here? Yeah. Okay, so antler pickaxe. I think that's the only item we just got. Thanks to taking out Eikthyr. So this will be our tier 1 pickaxe. Very, very important. Keep that there. And I think what we want to do now is... Oh yeah, we do have enough for the next upgrade. I think we want to head to there to receive our blessing. This trick about comfort items lets you hyper-focus areas of high comfort in strategic areas. Yeah, that would be useful. You have crafted a pickaxe. The Black Forest is rich in minerals. There you can find copper in the ground and tin lining the ocean shore. Now go forth and strike the earth. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I was wondering how we figured out about the tin, but that must be how we figured it out, is that he told us. That makes a lot more sense now. I was like, how did we ever figure out we need both of these to like progress? Because we were playing blind. I mean, we're still playing blind, but yeah. Let's see, maybe I'll head here first and then we can check this out if we want. To be honest, I'd rather just like I think I'd rather work on exploring for right now a little bit to kind of figure out where I'm thinking to set up a bit of a shelter, because we're gonna need to start working on getting ore and furnaces. So I'd rather have a bit of a more permanent place for sure. Okay. Here we go. Get them before they run, right? Not like that. Well, that didn't work. 1 stamina? Nope, that's okay. We'll get his friend. For example, I just put my highest comfort right next to where I keep all my teleporters. That way I always leave the base with full rested. More like tier 0 pick. Yeah, tier 0 pick. That's true. Interesting. So you have like a teleporter hub, which is where you keep your rested. That makes sense because when wherever you go, you're rested. That definitely is a goal. This is actually really cool. This is like a one sec, I gotta make sure I hit my shots. Whoops, not like that. Zoom in action a little bit. Easy. I really like how this like comes down here. It's pretty cool. Easy parry. These are probably the easiest enemy to parry though, right? So it's not much of an accomplishment. Let's see. Alright. The blinding sun. One thing I like about this game, like, I'm curious if you took like the person with the best computer in the world, like it still just looks like this, right? Like I don't think it's my settings, because I'm on like very high, right? So, but it, like, no offense, it's kind of like, you know, not the best graphics, but it kind of dig it. Somehow it's still like beautiful, and yet the pigs are like built out of like 2 triangles. It kind of looks like it's very interesting to me. See, you know we gotta take you out. Looks like no friends. That's fine. Little shack right there. We might have already explored this. Yeah, I think we did. Alright, let's stop messing around. Stop messing around. Let's get to business. Is our friend here? So this took me a while to figure out, but now I know it's right here. Eikthyr, here's your trophy, my friend. The grace of the mighty stag flows through you. Your ability to move around is improved, be it on land or in water. And some very, very good efficiency bonuses there. So then we activate it and we should get it in one. Yeah, there we go. Hello friend, you have been granted the power of Eikthyr. I'm curious what other people, how other people pronounce his name, because I just kind of made that up, but Eikthyr. Use it in times of need. You could eat another bite. Your next target dwells in the Black Forest. Go there, explore the lands, and uncover their lost treasures and resources. The Elder awaits. Beautiful. That's cool. He kind of just puffed out. Let's see. Get some action here. Beautiful, man. Yeah, there's a lot of bosses. So I do know about this guy. I'm not the most worried about him. And he's the only other one I know. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. I'm assuming the Great North or the Deep North or whatever will also have one. Take these guys out. Let's see. Why is my I feel like my activity feed's broken, but it's not like I'm really getting activity. Let me run this way a little bit. There used to be a strat in the old days called the dojo. People would build mini bases next to large rocks, fill it with the most rested state possible, and then start hitting the rock with their weapon of choice. This would level your skill in full rested. Interesting. I'm assuming that doesn't work then, it sounds like. The dojo. Probably won't base around here, but we'll put a little marker there. This will level your skill. Did you notice the game's file size? To be honest, I didn't. Is it like 1 gig or something crazy? I'll check though. Accidentally goes offline. Or uninstalls. Oh wow, oh my god, it's literally 1 gig. That's nuts. No, to be honest, I did not even notice that. I probably did like at the time, but I don't know if I mentioned. Yeah, we bought it like during Christmas because of the sale, and like we just got into it because life, you know. He sings. Now he writes for them on the stone to help others. Thank you, thank you. Each stone gives you a hint of each boss. Okay, I'll have to study them a little bit then. You practice skill nearby friends. Yeah, we noticed that. It's pretty hype. I really like the, I mean, to be honest, both, like, the first and the second boss skills, like, just seem really, really good. I tend to keep the elders on me because, just the 30% health regen I like. But that's just because I can make more mistakes, you know. That's like the same reason I like having higher health as a scrub. Yeah, you're saying right. Like Eikthyr? Oh, so I'm saying it right. Okay. That's useful because I genuinely, every time I said it, I cringed a little bit thinking that I was probably way off. Try zooming all the way out on your map. Oh god. So is the map infinite? I wonder. Go back a bit to that if you break that stuff down. You will get core wood. Oh really? Wait, is that kind of like goated? If I like get core wood early? I mean, I probably won't go back to it because I don't even know which one you meant, but I'll keep an eye out for it. For like, I wonder how you could tell because they're not all core wood, right? Like the little shitty structures. Excuse my French. But I have to imagine the one you saw like looked different. Like, oh yeah, you already know we're getting that. Yeah, like the thing is, I should eat. I totally know I could hammer this out, but I'm totally gonna shoot it because I don't really care about this wood that much. If it's like core wood or something, that's a different story. Core wood will let you get the two-handed hammer early. That sounds good. I think that's the stag one or whatever. Stag something. I've never used a two-handed, so I have to imagine getting it early would be huge. It would probably help a lot for the Black Forest, to be honest. Bees are huge. Stag breaker, okay. Let's see, let's get this little guy. These guys are awesome. Yeah, so it's like not my favorite. I might go like here, like honestly I could see myself like at least for now put like a temporary type of base right here. Like by temporary it'd be like, you know, one level higher. Like I'm not even making sense right now, but put it like maybe here, and then that way we have the ocean, right? Because that seems really important if I had to pick something. Really, bro? Get some piggies here. Yeah, we're feasting, I think. We've been getting tons of animals now. Whoops. Surely you can only parry with the shield, I imagine, but you can like, you could block with other stuff, but you can't parry. So yeah, it seems like if I'm not using the parry, then it's kind of a disservice. Thank God, I thought I missed that. I thought he might let us get us. Well, let us get him. Okay, don't bones. Bones don't bleed. Stag breaker mandatory? Okay, that's good to know then. Bone weapons do extra damage. Bones don't bleed. Yeah, that makes sense. That took me a second to connect the dots, but I got there eventually. Cause like, yeah, like fleshy type of animals, the what do you call it? The slash works better on them, I would reckon. Um, bones don't bleed. Minor logic will help you find what enemies are weak to. Yeah, so like that makes sense for like the skeletons, but hopefully it follows that train of logic. Like the little goblin dudes, in theory then, right? Slash should work on them, but who knows? Greylings are made of wood. Wait, greylings are made of wood? Did I miss something? I didn't even realize that. I guess because I'm not the lore dude. That's probably why I missed it. Oh my god, yeah. Man, sometimes I wonder about like, how did I not notice that? That's crazy. You can parry with anything. Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to try that then. And we get parry bonus damage with shields. Oh, okay. Gray means they're resistant to the damage you just did. Really? White means neutral, yellow means you just did damage they are weak to. Wait, that's nuts actually. So I think that's white. So gray means they're resistant, yellow means they're weak to it. Okay. Bro, no way. No way did that miss. Hit a grayling with the torch. Yeah, good call actually. I don't really want to be out here at night. I wish there's a... I probably just need to find a shack somewhere. Good call. Let's test this out. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Yeah, okay. So like I've seen yellow, but sometimes it's like it's right in front of you, but you just don't know until someone tells you. Like I had all the tools, I just didn't think that far ahead. But that makes a lot of sense then, so I'll definitely start noticing that. I mean, so far on our other world that we play with my roommate, I just mostly use swords and like bow and arrow, of course. This looks like a nice little spot to chill. This could be like a little bit of a peninsula here. Honestly, might be a decent spot. Oh yeah, I have no wood. That's awesome. That's fine. We can get some real quick. Probably faster to hit like a big tree, but what can you do type of thing. Yeah, that's huge tech though with the numbers. Swords are sadly not worth the time. Wait, you think so? I think you're the I mean actually no one else has really told me, but I tried like googling it, so I was like on the Reddits type of thing. And they're like use whatever weapon you want, but probably the they were saying like the mace is like probably the best. I don't know if that's true, but you're the first dude who's like swords are not worth the time, which is good because I would rather someone be truthful. I'm not gonna do swords because like I said I'm already doing that on the other one, so my plan is to use like clubs. I guess I'll mess around with some two-handeds. Because it would be nice to, yeah, experience those. That's so funny though. Swords are not worth your time. Oops, out of stamina almost. Maybe? Nope, I panicked because I was almost out of stamina. Swords are lame. Let's see. No way. We got him this time, 100%. What? Easy. Out of stamina. No, I tried to go for it. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Let's try and make a bed here if we can. I don't want to spoil, but if you want to be strong, get good with maces. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was like. So no, we play no spoilers, but that was like the one thing I was like, I'm gonna look up, because it's kind of overwhelming when you're a new player, and then you get copper, I want to say, and then there's like, it felt like there's like 10 weapons. In reality, there's probably like 5 or something. But so I was like, well, let me just like get a little bit of an idea. So I looked that up, and that's where I kind of got some of that info. There are some late game hammers that are insane. Swords. There are literally only 2 mobs that are weak to swords. 2-handed swords are different though. The first bow is like a 30-degree drop. Maybe that's why I'm missing so much. The first bow's worse than like the later bows. That kind of makes sense. I'm gonna just pretend that is the case. It does make sense, right? Because like the worst bow is just weaker type of thing. But I'm gonna say that's the reason why I'm missing so much. So we'll just put a bed here. Beds are kind of expensive. Oh my god, I need 5 stones. I know I don't have to sleep. I'm not like afraid of the night. It's just I feel like it's better for the video type of thing. Alright, so we're gonna gather. Oh wait, I have a pick. Goated, right? Surely this will give some rocks. Surely this will give me some rocks. I probably should hit that little stone right there, but it's too late. I've already committed. I see you, bro. Oh wow, 10 stone, okay. Got you. Okay. The Agir, I'm not sure which one that is. The pole arm for copper. So I'm assuming that's like a 2-handed. Okay. My weapons of choice. The pole arm. Oh, fist. Pole arm, 2-handed hammer, bow, crossbow. The new dual axes. My I think my roommate has those, but I haven't really used them myself, so I can't really say. Probably because we like played on a new world where they respond in, because I know you said they were new, so that's probably how we found them. Oh shoot. I probably should just keep a little bit of wood and stone on me. That's probably just like beginner beginner tendencies of just not having any. That way I don't have to do this every time. You didn't like the fist before until the bear update. They're 100% fun now. Interesting. I wonder if the first fist is the like the bear ones, right? Or if there's, well, I know there's like fists like this, but fists are now, or wait, am I? Cause like, okay, fists and there's claws, right? Or am I crazy? But like these are fists, so this level's your fist, but bear claws? Where's my skills? Also fists then, I'm assuming? I know I'm sounding like but this is just my first time kind of connecting these dots. Okay, interesting. I mean, I would like to repair my thing, so I think I need a 45-degree. There we go, right? Pair up our hammer there. Don't think we really need much else. I'll make some arrows. When we go back to our other base, we could totally I'll just leave this here because why not? Yeah, when we go back though, we could totally upgrade the next tier for the workbench, I think. And then I imagine it's probably dark forest time, black forest time, but I would like to get that stag hammer, would be nice. But to be honest, yeah, I kind of just want to explore and find a place to like chill. So I'm gonna just keep roaming for now. Maybe just keep collecting animals. Okay, so I was thinking of basing here, but it is like, yeah, right by the, not like a lake like you're saying, but it is like right by an island. So that could be good, that could be bad, I have no idea. Maybe like basing on this side is better, or maybe basing is like there is better, I don't know. Okay. There's some deer. Wow, it's a tall mountain right there. Just barely got that one. There we go. Got him. Got him. Yeah, I don't know. This game is weird. It's like there's like a charm to it for some reason. Not even sure what it is yet, but it's very cool. Just the waves, everything. I think it's just got a really good atmosphere. Like sometimes you're just sitting in your base during a storm and there's these giant waves. It's like total vibe. Come back here. Got him. I should totally use my power. So let's do that. Alright. First time using the power. I mean, this isn't mandatory. It's just, I just have to do this. For Valheim! So sorry if anybody saw that, but oh man, that's more of like an inside joke with my roommate. So we're gonna be able to run way more now because the stamina is like busted with the buff. I could totally get some tin, but at the same time, I don't really want to do that right now. So I'll just hold off, because I can just come through here and get it another time. Okay. I need to figure out how to enlarge my chat over on my laptop. One sec. Oh, what is that? Oh, I don't think I've seen that before. Got some tin and some coal and some leather. Interesting. Maybe I've seen those like at a... Oh, a bunch of deer. Oh, that's a bear. Oh, that's a strong bear. He'll probably one-shot me. Blueberries. Get the blueberries and run. Sorry, bro, I can't talk right now, birdie. But yeah, I need to figure out, because this chat is kind of, I have to like scroll it, but I'll figure that out for next time. It's important that when you die, you lose 5% of all your stats. Yeah, see that, like, 5% though is useful for me to know. Because I died so many times, and for some reason I thought, like, if you're 75% of a skill to the next level, you go down to 0. I didn't realize you literally go down levels until I noticed it just randomly. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'm never gonna die again type of thing. Which I probably died a few more times and will continue to die, but it's like, yeah, that was kind of surprising to me. I like it in theory, but I also don't like that. There's probably a setting for it, but I just play on the default. But I don't know, I think it is kind of the more I think about it, I think I do kind of dig the stat loss, because I'm like not a hardcore gamer, but like when I play like Skyrim, like I play in the hardest type of thing. Like I play games that are like hard on purpose. Like my 2 top games were probably like Dota 2, which is like the hard League of Legends, the complex I should say, and then I also like Rust. I've been playing Rust for years, which is like just kind of very punishing. So I think I am a fan of it. I think just at first I was like mad because I died probably like 30 times without realizing it. But that probably doesn't really matter, because if you want to level your skills, you could probably do it pretty quick. I'm just kind of like don't starve outlining the coast right now, and I'm kind of digging it. 5% any level. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Like if you're level 100, you're like screwed type of thing. Last time I beat Ashlines, I never 70 skill in most weapons. When I beat the boss, my stats were in the 20s. Wait, that's kind of goated. Oh wow, we found the dude. That's cool. I might try to get just a couple shots of that. Let me get one with alright, we're good. This looks like it's gonna keep going for a while. Maybe I should turn around. But that's pretty funny, yeah, in the 20s. I mean, now I don't feel so bad for losing my stats. I guess it's a big part of it. Shouldn't base anywhere away from the stone circle until you have portals. You think so? Okay. Ooh, carrots. What don't I need, just in case? Honestly, I might drop the deer heads for now. Guess I could drop these. I don't really need the deer heads for right now. I'm kind of hoping this like stops, but it's kind of just going. At least we got the trader scouted. So you think I should be by the portals though? Yeah, that's probably a good call. 3 portals, don't worry. Without going too far. Yeah, I just like keep thinking, I'm like, bro, surely. Oh god, yeah. I think my Eikther's out, right? Yeah. I'm like, surely it's gonna end right here. I guess we can go to the trader, right? Because now it's starting to get a little deadly there. Oh. We're good, we're good. You have found some ore. Raw ore needs to be refined in the smelter before you can work at the forge. To build a smelter, you will need certling cores. Search for them in the dark places beneath the earth. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Haldor. Rajajaj. What do you have for me? Yule hat, circlet. This one we bought, but I don't think we used it yet for some reason. Probably just a skill issue. This one obviously seems really good. I want that. I tried fishing a little, but I need to still experiment. Barrel hoops seem good as well, maybe for storage. They seemed like they had a few more inventory spots. So I think I definitely want this. I don't know if this is good. I imagine this is just cosmetic. Also, am I crazy or did he have more stuff? Who knows? Maybe it was the other trader. Once you have portals, the sky's the limit. Until you start sailing. Should be 4 Valhalla, since you know Valheim is purgatory, so Valheim is a purgatory, true. 4 Valhalla, okay. Actually good good check there. Tell about the rest time. You organize your inventory like a Rust player. Wait, really? That's funny. That's like really funny actually. You need deer heads for the second mace. Oh fudge. Oh well. I'll get more. I'm not worried about it. But yeah. Oops. Go to trader. They don't stop chasing you, bro. Yeah, so the Medjin Droid is the most important. Okay. And the fishing pole, really? I wonder why the fishing pole is. Maybe surely the fish are like important, but anyway. I guess we'll take you out. It's a free kill. Not sure if we got all that, but I think we did. Okay, so on one hand we did make it to the end here. On the other hand, what I should have done is probably just be looking for like burial chambers, right? I'm gonna go snag these carrots. Yeah, I just don't feel strong enough right now to fight all these guys. I probably need like the stag breaker would be nice, or I just need to play it safe. But yeah, in theory I probably shouldn't have come this far because I didn't really get to mark much, but that's fine. We're gonna come back to the trader anyway, so yeah, this kind of just keeps going up that way, so I'll probably sort of head back towards the meadows for now. You hate the circle though. The inventory expands. Wait, really? What does that mean? Oh, the inventory for the trader, I think you meant. I think that's what you meant, but anyway, fish tacos. Interesting, yeah, I have no idea how to make those, but one day. Catch every fish, you unlock the fishing hat. Mountain fish is hard. You've only caught the mountain fish once, Jesus. I don't know if I should get copper, because I don't know how much I'll need before, oops, let's do this one. Like, before I can, like, do anything. To be honest, I have no idea, but I'm kind of thinking I'll just get a little bit. Yeah, it might be a good idea to not go deeper. True that. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on the copper for right now. For sure. That was a bit too many dudes. I think what happens is the like mining makes sound, right? And so like that attracts them. I mean, to be honest, I'll come back for this. Oh, it's a level 1. Yeah, you're strong. I do need cores, but also I don't know if I think there might be cores in there. I think I will worry about that a little bit later type of thing. This looks like it's the snow, right? It's like a tiny... Hope I don't get one shot in here. It's like the tiniest little biome. It's awesome. Just like hoping I don't get one shot, because I've seen wolves. I don't know what the wolves really do. I just know my roommate died to them like twice somehow. Maybe it was just a skill issue, but I'm a little bit fearful. That's fine, we don't need him. Yeah, I mean, you make a lot of sense. If I'm not strong enough to fight them, why keep going deeper? You know what? To be honest, it's a don't starve habit of like... yeah, I should just kill these guys, right? Of like uncovering the map, even though it doesn't really make sense in this game, but... Base near water is key though. Plan to get copper, get at least 6. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'll probably have to get it, oh, you use stamina? I didn't realize that with, having your stuff sheathed. Whoops, that's a death trap right there. Let's see. But yeah, the metal is pretty heavy and I'm pretty heavy. So I probably need like, honestly, since this is a trader, like, I don't know. I might honestly just like base like, well, you said base by here by the water, right? So maybe like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Blueberries. Yeah, okay, I mean that seems really good. The parries seem really, really good. Not gonna lie. But that is like the easiest enemies right there, so do I want these? Not really. I don't really need those right now. What's that? Nothing. Okay. Definitely don't really want to be here at night, because that's when stuff starts going down, from my experience at least. Also, wait, did I just go through the night? I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest, but because I should be cold, right? Okay. Yeah, that's why. So now I need to get out of here. Probably should not have gone this deep, but we'll be fine. We will be fine. Should sheathe this, like you said. Plenty of copper, get 6. Okay. Yeah, you speed towards getting the boat. Yeah, I really like the boats. Good luck in the snow. Yeah, tiny mountain. Taming wolves. What? Taming wolves will give you a massive lead. That's crazy. I don't even know how I would do that. Okay. But that's pretty dope, to be honest. You can tame them. Yeah, I do enjoy the boating though. Because I'm oh, is that a burial chambers? Oh shit. Ah! Did not mean to do that. Come back for that when it's not night for sure. But yeah, I do I'm not so much anymore, but I boat in real life. Like sail particularly too, but all types of boating, but so I do enjoy the sailing in the game. That looks like another burial chambers, I think. Ow. Not good. Bad miss on my parry there. Oh, we're full up. To be honest, yeah, it's fine. We'll get so many bones. I think that's a dungeon right there, right? So I definitely want to come back there. This looks like it's like still Black Forest. So I might just go like right here and chill. Because that's pretty close to there, it's pretty close to here. I'll like put like a thing like easy. Gotta get used to the dodge rolling as well. It's so weird having like a roll on the mouse 2 button, like the right click. I think that's like part of what makes it hard for me. But I'll get used to it. I think I'm gonna wrap up soon though, just so you know, Hijack. But I appreciate you being here, hanging out, keeping me company. Appreciate the advice, you know, you're taking time out of your day for sure. Let's see. I just think that probably, oh yeah, that's my like main home right now. Okay. You know, I will scope it out here one more time, I think. Just so I like have a good idea of if this is where I want to set down a semi-permanent base type of thing. AK forges and like stuff. Days, 10. Yeah, then we'll need to get some yeah, some copper. We got a lot of stuff to do, to be honest. Alright, we're getting there. Some feathers, doing good on feathers. Can make a lot more fire arrows now. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what makes a good base location. I feel like this will be chill. Maybe I need to see in the morning though if there's like... Looks like there's some land there. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Oh wow, I did not even see you. I do want to try to parry with like no shield. Just to see what happens. Oh, and you know what else I missed? Is where the core wood was. I don't think it's this. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Probably next time I'll deconstruct everything. Oh wow, so you can parry like that. So you still get the stun, it sounds like, but you said you don't get the bonus damage, which makes sense. Because this gives you like a 1.5x. I know the other ones give you like 2.5x, probably even more eventually. But you still get the stun, so that's interesting. Ow. Okay. Oh, there's a red-eyed dude. Is that, what is that? Is that my base? Oh yeah, I guess that's one of my bases. Taming wolves, yeah. Wish you luck. You have to call it quits for tonight. Need to pass out soon for work tomorrow. Okay, man. GG's. Yeah, appreciate you being here, bro. Hope you have a good day at work. Appreciate you sticking around, hanging out. I'm gonna be calling it quits here probably too when I get home. Drop off, cook up a little, and then probably call it quits about there. There we go. Have a ways to go. The plan is to oh, we gotta save. The plan is to kind of get through everything before the update comes out, and like, so it puts me on like a 2-month timer, I want to say, because this is like my first series I've done type of thing. So I just want to get some experience, practice, you know, talking, editing a little bit, stuff like that, streaming, obviously. And that way I can do a more refined one when the update comes out. Let's see. So let's repair. Place our stacks, Psych, we want that back. And we want a little bit of that. Place our stacks. Put that on. I guess we could make more pickaxes. We should do that before I forget. Because they tend to like, yeah, run out pretty easily. Kind of a goated idea, I think. See, make one more pickaxe. And then we could... I'll keep some wood on me. Put that away. And we're full up. Need to get the bees up. Need more chests. Yeah, need a lot of stuff. Oops. For now, I'll just get a couple chests down over here. Can I stack them? No idea. I probably need like a... I think I need like a board there. Not sure. Maybe there's something I could build to do that. Wood floor? Probably not. Wood wall, wood floor? Maybe? Hold on, we might be cooking. Can I even put a chest on that is a question. Wait, no way. Does that really work? Okay. That works. So yeah, I'll work on that a little bit. And then we'll probably try to get a spot right there. I think... Let me see here. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for us to stop. Let's get a log out in the chat. Get a little bit of a outro type of vibe. Ooh, I forgot I had a collared shirt on. Yeah, it was Costco day, that's why. Looking kind of fresh today. Well, do appreciate anybody who tuned in and watched. I think that's gonna do it for me today. I think yeah, we had about just about 3.5 hours. Longest stream I've ever had, so not bad. We had 0 views on YouTube, to be expected, but we streamed there anyway. And we had some viewers on Twitch. We got 1 follower. What more can I ask for? And let me see. Was that hijack? My like activity feed is like busted. Sounds. Let me check on my PC because it's actually not as busted. Why doesn't it show my followers, man? That's okay though. I need to set up like notifications that like pop up, you know, for sure. That's gonna help. But anyway, a successful stream. I feel good. I think I was more chill today. Bit shaky. But no complaints really. I think I'll just get better and better. That's the plan. So yeah, if you somehow see this, I thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Bye. I just wanted to try this out. It's pretty cringe, right? But at the same time, it's kind of cool. All right. See. Peace.